Sector Aries short stories. Fan-based material in the Aries Sector Forest Warzone. Stories read by Mick Miller. Material by Mick Miller, Paul Howell, Peter Hager, and Glenn Aaron Wilson. Black Legion, Untamed Warband, Sorcerer Caradon. Forest Prime has been a bastion of the full followers of a corpse god for millennia. The hierarchy of a rotting empire, unjustly leashing its people under the yoke of a false ideal. Its people crying for absolution and deliverance. Now it is time, children. Now is the time to rise against those that would oppress you. Now is the time to seek glory and riches that you so rightly deserve. Now is the time to be embraced by the Savior of life and rebirth. Nurgle calls to you, brothers, sisters. Embrace his loving arms. Throw down your oppressors and cry glory. The Untamed have returned. Night Lords. Post-battle. Hab Gamma. It was a proper burial. The corpses were anointed in the glorious soul screams of the knife years of the soaring spite, as their skins were flayed and soul stones devoured. The screams of the Xenos could still be heard in the distance. And the terrors of the night were unleashed upon the city. However, with Talon Commander Jaeger, the Soul Fist, banished back to the warp, and Six Claw missing, Lanius must regroup his forces aboard the battlecruiser Withering Spectre, where Nico, the Black Seer, can resummon Jaeger. But until then, we shall continue to have fun with these knife-eared Xenos. Harlequins. Post-battle. Havelock Gamma. Well, I suppose for this story we will converse in the crude monkey tongue. We intercepted communications from the Tau, a young race, but with formidable technology. They had advanced units trapped in a building surrounded by She-Who firsts. Well, I mean, we immediately sent aid. We cannot stand by and allow this abomination to walk through this plane. She-Who first? She suffered defeat. But with great loss to the Tau. And ourselves. We lost our Solitaire. His hatred could not be contained, which was his own undoing. But with sacrifice came victory, as we banished the Demon Prince back to the warp, and recovered the remains of the brave Tau. for proper burial. And then like that, we were gone. Ulthwé, pre-battle of the Promethean Fields, Planet Forest. Malef. Farseer Ulfran, it is here. As you predict, orbital scans show the webway submerged below the ocean. Ulfran. A blessing in disguise. The pressure and depth has contained the Tates. Malef. So the rumours are true. They lead to a Crone world? Ulfran. Yes, Malef. But one where no mortal soul belongs. World of immortal sorrow has not felt our presence since the fall. Malef. It can't be. Ulfran. You can sense her even from here. Why deny? The closer we get, she who first pulls at our souls. Malef. But world of immortal sorrow. Elalassir has spent an eternity torturing the souls of our fallen kin. His demons boil their souls in rivers of tears. Ulfran. You question my actions. You know chaos are amassing. The Harlequins who guard it cannot be abandoned. If chaos find it, the sector is doomed. Malef. But Tanvir, Ulfran, will never know his sister's soul is the plaything of Elalassir. His purpose is to kill chaos. He will do as I instruct. His vengeance for Sarnacian demons will root out the chaos in the sector and eradicate it. In doing so, destroying the very legion who intend to have the power to open it. Tenva. Pardon the intrusion, Ulfran. Malef, we have reached the outer planets. We will be at Forest by tomorrow. Ulfran. Good, Tanvir. I have a task for you. Night Lords. Post-Waste battle. Jaeger looks on as the knife years fall for the raptor's muse. Melting between the might of his veteran havoc fire and the cunning raptor talon. With the sounds of the screaming Xenos still ringing in his ears, Jaeger subconsciously strokes the new cowl belt hanging from his waist. Yes. See them flee before us. Yes. Jaeger perched atop his height advantage on the battlefield. The Harlequins, or rather, the Reborn as they like to call themselves, had so easily fallen for their trap. The Night Lords had been perched on a high vantage point, guns facing in every direction. And as soon as the Inari had fallen for the bait, the raptors came in for the kill. And so glorious it was. Yes, he could still hear their screams. Better luck next time, you knife ears. He wondered to himself, what plans has the War Master has now for the Lords of Terror? Glorious. Battle of the Promethean Fields, post-engagement. As the battle drew to a close, it was evident that the battle had been costly for both forces. The Eldar fared better, war walkers scouring the battlefield for any survivors of the heretic Astartes. Yet, the day was lost to them. Their autarch, Tenvar, had been mortally wounded by Abaddon the Despoiler, and Eldrad had almost been turned to stone when the Despoiler had nearly cut him twain. Yet victory for Chaos was at a cost. Abaddon's guard lay ruined, Terminators strewn on the middle of the battlefield, and Abaddon himself had been teleported back to the Vengeful Spirit. After the fight with Tenvar and Eldrad, his armour beaten and bloody, a lucky ranger, fortune seemed to be with him this day, as a single shot punched through his chest armour, forcing the tyrant to kneel. He was quickly teleported back to the Vengeful Spirit, but it is unknown whether he will regain enough strength for the coming battles ahead. Most of the once loyal citizens of Forest have also fallen, and many Marines, heretic Astartes that they call them, lay dead or incapacitated on the battlefield. Victory had come at a cost, but such a cost that neither force was able to achieve whatever their secret agendas had been. The Promethean industry was safe, for now.